Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Evi Lynn and I am building my own tiny house. I'm pretty much snowed in. It is very cold outside. And the roof is just a no-go. So I have started to work on the last bits of cleaning the inside of the container. I've made a video earlier to explain every step I have to take to clean just one panel, which are 8 steps, and it is a lot of work. And when I started this week with this, I was like, oh, it's not so bad at all. It's just a bit of work. It's going quite easily. And now I'm a bit on and I'm like, oh yeah, it's that much work. I have worked on some of the panels already a bit, but that was on that side and on that side. But once I'm starting here in the corner, it is getting more and more work because I just haven't touched those as much as the other panels. So yes, continuing to work on that. It is cold, it is giving me muscle pain, so sometimes I just have to stop and rest, but I can't rest very long because it is very cold. And when my feet get cold, it is just game over. Then I have to go out of here, inside, warm those feet up before I can even think of coming back here, and usually I don't. It's just not very pleasant work. Things are going slowly. It is winter, it is getting dark very early. I'm very happy with my light on a stand because it really helps me in these dark days. It is really the dark days before Christmas. It's going slowly but steadily, and that is visible with these little papers. I have made a color for every phase that I am at. So I only can get it off when that phase is really completely done for that panel. So there's still quite a bit more to do, but slowly but surely they are coming off now. I'm a bit further now, and I'm now more aware of how much work it still is. So I started really optimistic, and now I'm not pessimistic, but it's just, you know, it's not done in just a few hours. It's just a lot of work, but it is so worth it. After this is all clean, it will not ooze that awful smell anymore, and all this white stuff that you see here is oxidation, so that is not good either. So I really need to take that off as well. Since this is about 2 centimeters on either side, I thought it was really a pity to not use that much space. I mean, it's a lot of space if you think about it. It's just 11 meters long and then 2.5 meters up and then 4 centimeters square. So yeah, that's a lot of space, and I have a ton of ideas what I can do with these spaces. So I plan to paint these panels, and therefore all that oxidation, all that rust needs to come off, or it'll ruin my painting. So yeah, it's just a lot of scraping and brushing and getting everything off. And there's only more and more snow coming. They promised this week it will all melt. It's going to be 6 degrees above freezing point tomorrow or so. Well, I have to see that. If that is true, I might get up onto the roof with a brush and get all the snow off before it is melting into my house again, and see if I can close the roof better. But I am not going to believe that. They have promised a lot of things lately, and I'm not going to believe the weather forecast anymore until I see it. I've been working so hard on the roof, but I was just too late. This is the price I pay for that. Good thing about this, I've never seen so much snow in my life before, and it is so thick ice that is underneath there. The roof construction is great. It just holds this with ease. So that's a plus, I guess. This week I have been working so hard to get all the panels down towards the last two faces, and I am nearly there. This is the last stronghold of panels that are not there yet. Yet I am not going to make it, because this is the moment I have been waiting for all week long. The moment that the snow is finally molten and just before the next rain front. So I'm going to try to get all the roof ladder underfelt lying down as I had intended it and nail it down. And actually I hope that it will stay more watertight, because I just cannot burn the roof ladder on top of it when it's raining. So I have to sit out and wait for another few good days. But at the very least, that this doesn't happen anymore. And that is the point where I was like, okay, I'm out of here. I don't know what to do next. It's not going as I planned. The first three were going just fine, and the last one was just not straight. Something went wrong when I laid it out. I don't know where, but it's half nailed down and half not, and I can't get it nailed down as it should be. So I was in the middle of that trouble, and then the rain came pouring down, and it got slippery. I got wet, tired, cold, and I declared myself defeated for that moment. Then the night fell and the wind picked up. This is nothing compared to what happened last night. So I started to worry about, well, not finishing nailing down the roof. I only have nailed one part and not the other. Luckily, the wind came from that side. So in the middle of the night, I got out again and put up some beams, just to make sure that nothing would blow away too much. I came back here and I climbed the stairs, and that already was moved. Just the stairs weren't where they should be anymore. I have only walked around and nothing seems to be off, except that it is blown away and the good plates are wet again. I'm going upstairs and I'm taking you with me and we're going to look how it is there. But first I need to change into rain clothes because it is still very wet outside and very unpleasant, so let's see. Since then, the weather has been very unkind to me. From the snow it went into rain all days long. So I really hope you enjoy Christmas and I wish you the very best for next year. Make it a great year. I'll try to build on my roof, but I'll update you as soon as I have some major progress on here. Until then, all the best, have a great time, and I'll see you soon. Do like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Don't forget your dreams, dream them, start working on them and get there. All the best.